Okay, and welcome back to cycle 28. And I just came back here to the main menu and I noticed something. So within our rather large, I guess, cockpit area, like a big lounge living room in a way, just on the left there, the two hologram type things with our ship on. One of them is now circled by a cog, and the other one looks like it has something there that I'm sure was not there before. I don't know, something black. I can't quite make out what it is. Just in the middle of the wing section. So I don't know, they don't seem to be anything I can select or do. I'm trying the D-pad, but that's just so I don't know. I don't know if that's indicating some progress I have made. And if there's any other changes, I don't think there are any other changes. But anyway, gonna get back into it. And so yeah, we got to this point basically with our little bits of story text, which is pretty much that. P1, 24, L20, W12, whatever that could mean. P in L could mean length, W could mean width, then P would be what? Is it coordinates? I don't know. Is it? It could be anything, or it could be entirely meaningless. So let's see what's going on. Are there enemies? So I think my score, I forgot to look there, it's something like 1400, wasn't it? Yep, there's our battle star. Oh, actually, what do I have? Defensive strike. And okay, so if I fly into this guy, I should do a strike or not. If I've shot at him, then do I do a strike? Now that I want to hit him. Yeah, I kind of do a blast, don't I? If I fly by. Not sure how helpful that is, because it's always going to end up damaging myself whenever I'm hitting the other ship, so I'll have to damage myself in order to get that defensive strike. I'm not sure how much damage it even does. It definitely, I don't think it does a great deal, does it? So I wonder, I feel like this run I'm not going to get a massive high score. And we're done. So I'm going to change to, I think most useful is, reverse multi-shot with broadside. Or, yeah, that's pretty useful. I'm going to try that for now. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty epic. Did the text say something different then? I don't think it did. I wonder if I keep dying, if the text will, if the story will develop in some way. I have to have done something else. So yeah, that's interesting. I didn't fire on him. I just fired out in the middle of nowhere, sort of, and he came at me on the attack. Well, he or she, or they, or it might be a robot. They might all be robots. I might be a robot. I think I've pondered that before. See, yeah, it's only if I've fired a shot. I mean, maybe they spot me from a distance and they're like, this guy's hostile. Or this girl, as I am, of course, Olivia Bergen? I think that was the name. So what do we know? Olivia is caught in this time loop and also trapped in space. And she was part of a fleet of ships that she got separated from, and I think she said initially she arrived here, so she jumps out of warp or hyperspace or whatever, and arrived here trapped in this zone with a big wall around it and a door, repeating again and again. Well, this same day, with these ships that are cruising by, but they will not attack Olivia. And then when I managed to hit the end of the day and get to 0. Oh, I've hit splits. I've hit 0. If I didn't attack anyone, if I wasn't firing on anyone, I was being completely passive as they are, it stopped at 0, but I didn't get reset. But then nothing else seemed to happen, I don't think. But if I shot my gun, kind of waited to the last minute. Oh! Yeah, same text. P124, L20, etc. But if I shot my gun towards the end of time running out, that 0 hour, then it took me to that screen where I can't quite remember what she said. It was very quick, it flashed up. It was basically something like that she was wrong and she'd made a mistake, and she should have listened to him. She mentioned her son. She mentioned whenever there was someone who's... Yes, she said they are here, as in these other ships, but also he is here. And then she talked about her son. So is that her son? She also said something about every time he said her name, it was always with bad news. I think that's right. So would that be a son? I mean, I guess if she's old enough, the son could be an adult. Maybe the son always had bad news. I don't know, but what's that got to do with being in space, flying the spaceship? Let's get out of trouble. Take them out from a distance? Apparently, yes. So yeah, I feel like a lot of this is still all a mystery. I don't know what changes if I get a really high score. If I get above, let's say, 2,000 or 3,000, something changes then. And the split. So the split is every 8 hours, essentially. 8 in-game hours. I'm not sure what happens at the split. If maybe the enemies double, something like that. Or it didn't affect the upgrades. That was entirely on my score. I don't know what this split does. I feel like it must spawn more enemies, because the enemies really increase a lot. Ooh, get out of trouble. No. Okay. Oh wait, it's hard hearing his voice. We didn't speak much before I left for Fleet. He said all he had to say. That same... Oh no, that's P19. That's slightly different. He didn't want me to go. I said I had to, for him. I think he hated me for that. Oh, so yeah, I think it is the sun. So maybe that's what he said that always made her feel bad. Yeah, if she's a military type, always away on missions. Maybe he was always sad that she was going away. She always felt guilty. Okay. So is this cycle some sort of purgatory for her to Maybe she's just dead, basically. She died in a space battle, and this is some sort of purgatory with her just, by the nature of just being stuck in an infinite loop, she's just naturally going to reflect on her personal things like her son, and how, I suppose, as she keeps fighting in these space battles, it seems more and more meaningless, this endless cycle, and she's just thinking, yeah, why didn't I just spend time with my son instead of going to war? Maybe she needed to, but maybe the fact that we are facing passive and we are aggressive initially in this is showing that maybe we were on the wrong side. She was on the wrong side. Uh-oh. It was an unjust war. Because how do you know if you're on the wrong side? I'm sure the so-called bad guys in battles and history and wars, for them, they think they're doing the right thing. How do you know that for sure? Certain if we've lied to or convinced to fight a battle that shouldn't be fought. Okay, I need to repair. Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay. So that's the same text as before. So yeah, maybe, you know, with these walls around us, it's making me think of the first episode of Star Trek Next Generation, Counter at Farpoint, when Q just throws up a wall in front of the Enterprise and they have to prove that they're not a menace to society, or indeed not society, the galaxy or universe. Actually, maybe this is a similar sort of test. Olivia has been trapped in this walled area to prove her morality, if she's a good or a bad thing. Yeah, maybe a godlike, Q-like entity is testing her. And so I feel like being the first to shoot is never quite the good thing. So by us attacking, we fail the test. So no matter how many we kill, it's never going to be enough. That could be it. And that was my initial approach, actually. But then there didn't seem to be anything else to do, so I fired. I think I need to do another passive run, I'm thinking. But I'm going to shoot some guys in the meantime, see if I can get my score up. It is very fun, this game, by the way. I am enjoying it. I think as it gets more and more chaotic, I feel like I'm dying too quickly. It'd be kind of cool if there was some sort of shield, or I was just a little bit tougher. But maybe that's just me not being skilled enough at the game. Oh, okay. But I do like it. I definitely like it. The space battles are really nicely done. Just visually and just the way it feels. At least I do have this thing where I can heal, well, repair my ship if I get out of trouble. Often I don't like that in games when it's just sort of regenerating health when you're playing, I guess, as a character, as a person, but it kind of makes more sense if being a ship, because you can do repairs on the ship. Oh, no! Okay. So, yeah, she's still saying the same thing. I think he hated me for that. He didn't want me to go. So yeah, she's feeling some regret. I think that was what was said, getting to that 0 hour while fighting. She said something like, I should have listened. And maybe that's what she meant, the sun. Before she was going away to fight, he said, don't go. This is not your fight. This is not a good war. Don't do it. But she went off to fight these space battles. And now she's thinking maybe it was all for naught. Or something like that. So shall I just chill with these guys for a little bit? See what else is going on? Yeah, what happens with the split? What the hell is? Okay, well there's our possible Q wall, God wall. Something. Someone's trapped us in here. The purgatory wall. Or maybe it was nothing so, I don't know, philosophical. It was simply that there's a part of space where there's a huge square or rectangle, and Olivia made a miscalculation with her jump drive or whatever and ended up here. And time works differently, and so that's why she's stuck in this loop. And it's just simple as that, just a good old space anomaly. Gotta love the space anomalies. Ah, look at us flying in a nice formation there with my little drones. Oh! Okay, shall I shoot some dudes? Oh, there's a battle star. So past the split. Maybe I'll hang back for a bit. Yeah, they definitely don't mind me crashing in. That's kind of weird. Like, the crashing is fine, but any shooting is not fine. Maybe if they are robots or androids or something, or AI, it's just to do with their programming. They are not programmed to react to collision, but they are to gunfire. When there's any gunfire or hell breaks loose. Oh, excuse me. Got a catch in my throat talking of hell. Not sure what that means. Okay, music's ramping up. Shall I shoot? Shall I take them down, or shall I continue orbiting? I think when the next split hits, I'm going to start a fight and then see how long I can survive, because it seems like as soon no other ships will spawn in or enter the area if I haven't shot, but as soon as I become aggressive, they swarm in, like as in the quantity that would be at this time. Oh, we didn't hit the split. That's interesting. Surely, I thought it was at the 8th hour we get the split. Shall I wait for maybe the first, 0 hour, just nearly 0 hour, maybe wait for 1 or something like that. See if that other blue ship arrives. Maybe is that us? Do we become duplicated? Is that what the split means? We become cloned within this time loop, space anomaly zone. Ah, here we are. Shall we start a fight before they go? Let's do it. Oh wow, now they're all coming. Yeah. So as soon as I start shooting, bays are coming. Yeah, there's the blue guy. Can I find the blue guy? Oh, there he is. I see you. Whoa, okay. Can I take... Oh, I took him out. I took out the blue guy. Does that change anything? I just need to survive. I just need to survive to 0 and see if taking out the blue guy changes anything. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Leave me alone. Okay, nearly there. Nearly there. Almost. Cycle 27, he tried to tell me. Oh, why does it go so fast? Okay. Well, you'll perhaps be more informed than me because you'll be able to skip back and pause that. I won't be able to until later. So, said something there about something. He tried to warn me. Damn it. Why does that... Why put that screen up that it goes away so quickly? Why not allow me to click it away? That's an annoying choice by the devs. Especially, you know, if you're getting into the storyline like I am. So, yeah. Something happened there. But I killed the blue ship. I feel like that should be important. But it didn't really seem to change much. I'm gonna stay passive, I think, this run and see what happens. Though, actually, while I'm being passive, I am gonna go for double drones and a heavy drone, just to have more little guys swarming around me while I'm just chilling, cruising, flying through space. So yeah, what on earth did that say? It was something like he tried to warn me, he tried to tell me. It's all about the sun thing, isn't it? And the only thing I can think of is he would say, don't go to war, don't fight. I mean, either, well, for one or two reasons. Well, maybe also there could be more reasons, but two that I can think of telling the mum not to go away and fight in her spaceship. One, that he doesn't agree, that it's a good fight, that it's a good war, that it's a just war, perhaps. Or two, he thinks that maybe it is justified, whatever war it is, but she'll get herself killed. And obviously he doesn't want that because it's his mum. Other reasons? Don't know. Maybe he knows something. Maybe he has special powers. Psychic powers. There's something different here. Yeah, this is the door. If there's a door, there's a way out. So, what opens the door? And I tried shooting at it, and that did nothing. I've tried... I don't think I've tried waiting. No, because if I got to the 0 hour and I was shooting, or I had fired a shot and been aggressive, then it automatically resets at the 0 hour. But when I remained completely passive that time, I don't know even how many cycles ago that was, when I remained completely passive, the clock got to 0, but time or the cycle didn't reset. Oh, we've got loads of ships now. And all the ships are flying basically towards this door, like it's telling me, go toward the door. and they're able to pass through. Is there another one there? Yeah, they're able to pass through, but I am not. Okay, 13. Any more ships? Yeah, there is. So where's he going? Going towards the door? Good old Battlestar. Okay. Wait, was there a split? I think if I don't fire, there's no split. Okay, I think they just cruise through. Yeah, they just cruise on through. I mean, I suppose we're in 3 dimensions, even though we're looking at things from 2 dimensions. Unless I'm in a 2-dimensional universe. But they are flying under it. Maybe Olivia here hasn't figured out to fly down, as it were, on the Z-axis. Is that right? The Z-axis is the sort of the up and down on a 3D plane. I'm trying to remember from what last time I was messing around in Blender. Yeah, I think it's Z. Okay, 7th hour. Oh, we have another ship. Yeah, so it's always these, well, what I call the Battlestar ships that are around the initial part, and the egg-shaped tanks, the other ships. What if the shape of them are just, you know, a design that they come up with, or they're meant to represent something? They're pretty cool, actually, the design of these ships, and I like the idea that it's literally just the shape. It's almost like a silhouette, essentially, because there's no detail really within it, other than the turrets for the tank-type ones. Okay, the music's ramping up. It's getting dramatic, even though I'm just hanging around by the door. That could have been cool if the music was adapted to what you're doing. So it stayed pretty ambient if I'm just by the door. But if I was in a battle, then it would start ramping up. Okay, first hour, nearly there. Yeah, we're definitely getting some heavy drones appearing. Okay, let's go back to the door, see if anything happens. Maybe another door appears. No, it must be this door. Something's not right. Why hasn't the cycle started again? What are they trying to tell me? I feel like I have half the answer, or maybe half the question. Okay. Yeah. So, should I just try and fly through this or something? What do I do? Nothing's happening, is it? What about... Oh! Oh, okay, that was just my drones. Anything up here? No. So the music's definitely changed. Yeah, and there's more borders, so there's definitely an area in here that I can get to. There's no other way other than that door. Oh, whoops! Bugger! I'm down. I'm down. Okay, do I try again for another passive run, or do I do some more fighting? Should I just fly straight at the door? Did I try that? I'm sure I did. I could try it again. Actually, I should have done that before. Got to the 0 hour and then gone for the door. Yeah, it's down here, isn't it? Okay. So, what to do? What to do? I think what I might do... Oh! Yeah, there's a big old area on the other side of this. What am I missing here? This is the way to go. And fighting just makes things impossible. Because as time goes on, it's just, yeah, you just can't survive at a certain point. But yeah, it's a way out. So the key is here. The key is here. So once it gets to 0, do I just have to wait longer? How long do I have to wait? I don't know. Gonna hang around here for a little bit. Oh, there's a ship coming. So yeah, nice to be here. Nice to be here. Just loitering with intent by this doorway. I was thinking about this earlier today. I was walking through the park and pretty much always when you see people sat at a bench or something, and you know, in other places as well, just waiting, people on their phone. And I know I do it as well. And I was thinking, what did we do before we had the phone? Before we had this device in our pockets? I mean, obviously, when you're with someone, and when people are with someone, you know, you have a chat and that. But you know, people just sit there, I guess. Sit on the park bench and just watch the world go by. But it's so it's just too tempting when you've got this thing in your pocket and you're just like not even bored, but just not being stimulated, that you're like, oh, okay, I'll just have a look at something. And there's always going to be some notification to check, something drawing your attention to the phone. And I don't know, I just feel like we've lost something of these moments of, I guess, just quiet, I suppose, or just being in the moment without your attention being drawn elsewhere. You're always mentally, I guess, on the go, checking, reading something, finding something out, communicating with someone, instead of just sitting on a bench and just sitting there and looking at the trees and looking at, I guess, the real world that is around you. I suppose it can seem not stimulating enough, and indeed so many apps and social media is designed to be, you know, as addictive as sugar, as addictive as cigarettes, as addictive as, well, any substance. It's a substance for your brain. But I feel we've gained a lot from this information age, I guess, that we're in, but we've also lost a lot. And it's just sort of weird to think about now. I think about when I was younger, before having a phone or anything. Yeah, just lived. You just went around your day and did things and met up with people, went to work, went to school, and you just didn't need that device. But now that it's here, it's weird. If you go out without your phone, if you ever try that, just to leave your door, go out somewhere without your phone, it just feels weird. You're like, yeah, but what if I need to contact someone or check something? But you just think, well, I lived a whole many years without having that need, and I was fine. I survived, and I was okay, and I didn't even notice its absence. But now that it has become a part of life, it's difficult to not depend on it, I suppose. But anyway, a random thoughts to pass some time, and we've made it. Oh, he's circling. That's weird. Is he showing me something? What is he showing me? Anything? Okay, something's not right. Why isn't it? Yeah, so the cycle. Yeah, what are they trying to tell me? So, we're at the door. Anything gonna happen? Anything? Maybe I need to fly away and come back? Is that it? Yeah, just nothing is happening. My guys keep flying right into it. They're kind of dumb. Oh, that ship's disappeared now. Maybe if I fly away over here a little bit. It's definitely, yeah, because I went all the way around the perimeter. There was nothing. So this is the only possible door. If anything's going to happen, it's going to be here. Oh. But no, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I guess, do I try and fly into it? I mean, usually that destroys me, but maybe after I've hit 0 hour, it doesn't destroy me anymore? I don't know. I do not know. And I know last time I got to this point, and then I fired my gun, as soon as I fired it, time reset. So I definitely can't shoot at it. No, nothing is happening. Shall I just try and fly through? No. If I do, and I get destroyed, I'll just have to wait again to see if something happens. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to try for it. There's nothing else to do. I'm going to go for it. Let's brace ourselves. Though my drones are hitting it and they're blowing up. So I think I'm just bound to blow up, aren't I? What to do? Should I just go for it? Let's go for it. No. Cycle 27. I understand now. I was never the fastest learner. But isn't that sometimes down to the teachers? I learned to fly, learned to fight, and now this. I hope it's worth it. Okay. What does she understand? What does she understand? I don't know. Well, I'm gonna figure that out in the next part, and hopefully maybe reach some sort of conclusion, or maybe there is no conclusion. Anyway, I hope to see you then. Take care, and bye bye for now.